Okay, well, welcome back to 323. Sure. Where's my plug? Got it. I was gonna show it, but it's too short. There we go. This video, again, I had to stop a good thing. Watching something more exciting. I want to shift. Okay. I had to re-situate. Anyways. I was gonna play some video game on my Switch that my siblings got me for my birthday. The camera's moving. Anyways, I made a joke to someone. Did I say this? I don't know. I had a really bad day yesterday. I accidentally double ordered something, tried to cancel it, it didn't work. So I don't know if I have double order or if I ordered none of them. And I don't know what to do. So anyways, because somebody saw me make a joke being like, ha, I would totally buy this as a shirt. So they made it as a shirt, so I felt like I should buy it as a shirt. And then I was like, oh, cool, I'm gonna buy it, but never perceive me again. So they started following me. And I love that. That's great. He's a great. Yeah, I've seen him around. He's seen me. He makes good jokes. He is a trans guy. Yeah, love it. Great stuff. Don't ever look at me though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be perceived. So anyways, so he followed me. So I don't know what to do about that. So that's fun. I don't know if I have one shirt, it would be either 2 shirts or 0 shirts. So I don't know what to do about that. So anyways, so now I'm like, I don't know what to do because if I post anything, he will see it. He follows me. So I was gonna make a joke about like, ha, this trans guy followed me, what do I do? But then I'm like, well, he would see it. So anyways, and I checked, I thought like, oh, he would just follow and unfollow just to get me the notification. Nope. I don't even know what he reblogs. Like what he talks about. Like, he just kind of posts about himself, so I guess maybe it doesn't matter. Oh god, I found a pulse. Is this fast? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 9, 40. I don't know. What am I supposed to do with this information? But the problem is my heart beats faster when I hear my heartbeat because I hate it. What is it, 10 seconds? And you can figure it out if you times it by 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Did I start at 10 or did I start at 5 after 1 second? Let me try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 times 6. 1 second, let me put this in the corner. Google 13 times 6, because that's how many. Okay, was that 50? Yeah, 78 heartbeat per minute. Oh, okay. What is a normal heartbeat? Normal depends on the age and activity level, but generally the resting heartbeat is 60 to 80 beats per minute, but considered to be in the normal range if you're an athlete. Normal resting. Oh, interesting. Normal resting heart rate is as low as 40. I wonder if that means if you work out a lot, and does your like heart get used to going really high, so resting it goes really low? Because that's like almost can be half of someone else's normal. Anyways, my heart started beating when I feel my heartbeat and I thinking about it. So if that's real, okay. This one says up to 100 beats per minute. That's one's. Yeah, did I mess that up? No, I didn't mess it up. I was gonna be like, this one's per second, but there's 60 seconds in a minute, and 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day, and 7 days in a week, 4 weeks in a month, 12 months in a year. Anyways, you can tell I am always laser focused. Never think anything else. Just always right at the important things. Just laser focus. Anyways, I'm thinking of getting a video game. Laser focus. I'm thinking of getting a video game, but I think it's like kind of like a joke dating sim, where I never played a legit dating sim, I don't know if I actually ever played any dating sim, even a joke one, because I only watch people play it. Anyways, but I was thinking of going into, actually no, that's a lie. I played a mobile game that was a dating sim. Anyways, I got it because my siblings like, I bet you should get this, and I did, so I did. So anyways, what happened is, I was thinking of getting it, but apparently weapons and humans are, like, these weapons are humans, or humans turn into weapons, and it's a dungeon crawl kind of game. So, I am intrigued by it, but I don't know if it would be a game I want to play. I wish I remembered I wanted it 2 days ago when I decided to play some video games online, and I started a new probably month series that's gonna happen. So I wonder what I should do about that. Because somebody's like, oh, I would love to continue watching you play this. So I'm like, oh, that's great. So I can't even like take a break and play a different game. Because I said I would play it next time. So we'll see. I should get my tattoo. I need to look at the link my siblings sent me. My MRI came back normal. So that's fun. So I need to reply to my doctor. There's other stuff too that I forgot. My dog got his teeth taken out. Apparently it was 2. It was supposed to just be 1. But since we had to put off doing it because there was an emergency at the doctor, the dog with the vet, so other pets came in, and he needed to get it put off. That now his other tooth was also going through it, so they called him drunk, but he is high as balls. They're like, it might last for 24 hours, so now we gotta make sure he's all good, and he just keeps trying, because he tells us what he wants by walking to places. So what happened is he walked to the back door when he went out, so we had to make sure he's okay, and not doing anything he isn't allowed to. And I forgot that he's doing that today, because he gets put under, and he has a little shaved part on his arm now for the IV, I guess, or the whatever thing, like the needle in his arm. So what happened is he was supposed to eat solid food, and I didn't know that, and he tricked me last night. Even though he ate dinner, he was just not going to eat breakfast. I gave him a little liver treat, because he decided to go out and bark, because he knows if he barks, he gets a little treat. And he's such a good boy, so I let him do it. He thinks he fools me, but I just let him, because he'll just go boof, boof, and I'm like, you want that? And he's like, yes, I want that. I'm like, cool, then you can have it. So he thinks he tricks me, but I let him. I wouldn't let him out if blah, 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 you know? So, anyways, he thinks he tricks me. Sometimes, like, dogs do get me. They bamboozle me. Today's Friday. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. The night I stay up on Saturday nights, this is when I handle the plants. But it is not the time for that. Thank heavens, because I don't want to do that. Anyways, so what happened is, he wasn't supposed to eat food, and I gave him a little treat. And I feel bad, so that could have ended badly, but it was fine. So now he's not supposed to eat any solid food. He's only allowed to eat liquid because 2 of his teeth were removed. I feel really bad, and he's really out of it, and he's making little whiny noises because he wants to be in bed, and that's like noises as he's getting cuddled, because he's just like, I want to cuddle. I feel so bad. So my siblings sent me a video of him just cuddling up to her and just whining, and he did that here too on the couch, just whining to my sister, grabbed him and hold him like a little baby that he is. And so apparently he's high, and he's very sad. He's very tired, and so we're trying to get him to just be sleepy. Apparently it can take 24 hours, which I feel really bad about, because I didn't realize it was going to be affecting him for so long. Usually, especially after going places that they really don't like my other dog had to have surgery in his leg. For that, we would go to McDonald's and buy a thing of like 4 chicken nuggets, and just give him 1 chicken nugget. I was like, okay, here you go. And then the small dog, they would get not a full chicken nugget. So like they would each get a portion, but it has stopped because 2 of us can't eat McDonald's, and then he couldn't eat McDonald's anyways. He's not allowed to have full, like, hard, I guess, chewing food. So now, yeah. So anyways, none of that. But so now he just tries to lead us to the stairs, which means it's bedtime. So it was like 8 o'clock at night, and he's like, it's bedtime right now, and he's just sitting there looking at us like, please. And he's just so sad. So we my siblings was like, okay, I'm gonna go do that. So yeah, I got a game, so I want to go play it, but I'm thinking of getting the dating sim. I think they said it will be like you can have platonic love instead of it being anything. So I don't know if that means a different dialogue in what is a boyfriend dungeon. I heard apparently a few people hate it for some reasons. I don't know, so I want to look into it. But actually, it's a pretty okay score. So I don't want to look too much into it. Apparently, some things were unconsensual, and they were talking about like unconsensual to the player, but I don't know what that means. I know apparently a lot of people don't like the villain, and actually sends the voice actor hate for being like, oh, the villain's a horrible guy, so they send hate to the voice actor. But I'm just like, it's a voice actor? What do you mean? And then the non-consensual, like, is it non-consensual in a story way? Because if he's the villain, If they're talking about that, is it non-consensual that, or is it saying non-consensual stuff in, is it like non-consensual in what way? Is it saying non-consensualness is okay? Because like you're like, oh well, non-consensual relationships shouldn't be shown in media in a positive light. Well, yes and no, because I mean the biggest joke is what, like, oh honey, we needed some money so we sold you to One Direction. Well, they clearly wrote that in a wanting to be sold to One Direction. Like, that's no joke, but it is consensual non-consenting kind of situation, which I know is a whole kink thing, but it's like you are playing the game, so you are consenting to sexual advances. Because if you, so I don't want to say that's what it is, but if that is what it is, I would have to see, because again, it does say it like you can be platonic, so I would want to know if I choose one character, then will it just be completely not okay, like not what I would want, or what's happening. So I wonder what they're talking about, but I also don't know anything about them. Apparently one of them is a cat anyways that you can't date, you can only befriend, but he is Brass Knuckles, the weapon, and I'm kind of for that. Because I have a pair of Brass Knuckles things with like Wolverine claws coming out of it. It's supposed to have 3, but one of them's missing, which is very sad. If I had the most amount of money ever, I would replace it with something, but I don't. But I have it. I have them. I got it from a thrift store for my birthday 2 years ago. I was gonna say 1 year ago, but that's a lie because that was still in the pandemic. Yeah, that was in the. I was like, was that in the pandemic? Yes, it was. It was in the pandemic, and my dad wasn't here with the pandemic, but he did see that gift because he's like, oh, that actually was kind of cool. So, it must have been. Yeah, must have been 2 years ago. I got them. Have them on a shelf in my other room. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for years I wanted to get a rainbow flag for outside. Not because I'm like, oh, I'm gay and I can't shut up about it, but because I had down the street somebody with a rainbow flag that I always saw that had it. That was such a big meaning to me, to know that someone else supported me when people closest, I'm not going to name names, it was my mom, didn't support me. So I wanted always to have the same thing, but I can't figure out the stupid flag stand, so I don't know. It looks like it's missing a screw, so either I need to contact them or I need to find a screw that fits. So I gotta figure that out, because I really want to put up the tiny flag. Here's also the deal. There has been reports in my neighborhood of people stealing rainbow flags off of people's yards and front, like in front of the door. You know, they have the big flagpole like on the side of your wall. Apparently from those too. And I'm like, not only is it a little one that's like next to the mailbox, like no, you fully walk up my driveway. Okay, it wasn't mine, but the person down the street, you walk up their driveway completely to their front door and take their rainbow flag because the son is trans. A high schooler? You're going to take a rainbow flag from a high schooler? Okay. They replaced it, so anyways, I wonder if anyone in 2 or 3 or whatever streets down is going to do the same in my place. I wonder. Technically, we're a different neighborhood, so I wonder if like different people live here and wouldn't do it or would do it. I mean, to be fair, somebody stole our tomatoes from our plant. We were growing tomatoes and tomatoes just started disappearing. Someone just walked up part of our driveway and stole our tomatoes. Yeah. Why